Trump's pharmaceutical tariff threat fades as Pfizer deal eases industry fears. In a surprising turn of events, President Donald Trump's long-standing threat to impose tariffs on pharmaceutical companies seems to have lost its sting, thanks to a groundbreaking deal with Pfizer. This development has sent ripples of relief through the drug-making industry, but it also raises questions about the future of drug pricing and manufacturing in the U.S. And this is the part most people miss. The deal not only provides a temporary reprieve from tariffs, but also sets a precedent that could reshape the industry's relationship with the government. On September 30, 2025, Trump and Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla shook hands in the Oval Office, sealing an agreement that promises to lower Medicaid drug prices. But here's where it gets controversial. The deal includes a 3-year exemption from pharmaceutical-specific tariffs for Pfizer, provided the company invests $70 billion in U.S. manufacturing and research. This move has sparked debate. Is it a fair compromise or a strategic loophole for Big Pharma? The agreement has broader implications. It suggests that other drug makers could secure similar deals, effectively shielding themselves from tariffs for most of Trump's term. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick confirmed that companies will be allowed to finalize negotiations before any tariffs are imposed under Section 232. This approach has left many wondering, is this a pragmatic solution or a missed opportunity to hold pharmaceutical companies more accountable? Trump has already hinted at similar pacts with other drug makers, with Eli Lilly expected to be next in line. Notably, major players like Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, and Amgen have recently announced significant U.S. investments, seemingly to curry favor with the administration. This trend raises a critical question. Are these investments genuine commitments to domestic growth, or are they strategic moves to avoid tariffs? The stock market reacted positively, with Pfizer and other drug makers seeing share price increases. Eli Lilly's stock rose 5%, while AbbVie and AstraZeneca saw gains of over 3%. However, the long-term impact remains uncertain. BMO Capital Markets analyst Evan Seigerman noted that the deal shifts Trump's focus away from tariffs, potentially setting a new path for the industry. But is this path truly in the best interest of American consumers? Another contentious aspect of the deal is Pfizer's agreement to sell existing drugs to Medicaid patients at the most favored nation price, the lowest price offered in other developed countries. While J.P. Morgan analyst Chris Schott described this as highly manageable for Pfizer, critics argue that it doesn't go far enough to address the root causes of high drug prices. Shouldn't the focus be on systemic reform rather than piecemeal agreements? Furthermore, the deal's impact on new drugs is limited. Pfizer has guaranteed the same most favored nation pricing for Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial payers, but Schott predicts that the industry will simply raise prices abroad rather than lower them in the U.S. This raises another question. Is this deal a genuine step toward affordability, or does it merely shift the burden elsewhere? As the industry watches closely, one thing is clear. The Pfizer deal has redefined the rules of engagement between the government and pharmaceutical companies. But whether this is a win for patients or just another strategic maneuver for Big Pharma remains to be seen. What do you think? Is this deal a step in the right direction, or does it fall short of addressing the real issues? Share your thoughts in the comments below.